Imagine spending millions of naira building your dream home, only to start seeing cracks on the walls after a few months. The doors stop closing properly, the floors begin to sink, the walls start separating, and before you know it, you're beginning to do lots and lots of maintenance and face a lot of repair bills that could have been avoided from the beginning. What caused the problem? In many cases, it all comes down to one thing: a poor foundation. Today, I'm going to show you some of the foundation mistakes that a lot of us make that we should never allow on our upcoming projects, and how to protect ourselves from contractors, artisans, or developers who may be cutting corners. So, if you're planning to build a house in Nigeria, especially Lagos State, this video is for you. Let's get started. Welcome back to Cam's Global Homes. Let's talk real estate with Mimi. What is a foundation? Before we talk about the mistakes, let's understand what a foundation really means. The foundation is the part of the building that transfers the weight of the structure to the ground. Think of it like the roots of a tree. If the roots are weak, the tree eventually falls or becomes unstable. The same thing happens with buildings. No matter how beautiful your house looks on the outside, if your foundation is poor, the entire building is at stake. That is why foundation work is one of the most important parts that needs to be looked into when you want to build. Focus on doing it right, just so you could save lots of money. This is mistake number one: building without a soil test. Many people buy land and immediately they start digging foundation. No soil investigation, no professional assessment, nothing of sort. This is actually dangerous. Different locations have different soil texture that you need to look into when it comes to building. A foundation that works perfectly in one area may fail in another area. For example, some parts of Lagos have swampy or waterlogged soil, which requires special kind of foundation design, while others does not. Skipping a soil test is like taking medicine without knowing the sickness. Always know what you're building before construction begins on it. The mistake number 2 is making a shallow depth foundation. One common shortcut used by dishonest contractors is reducing excavation depth. But why is that? To save money? Less digging means less labor, less concrete, making it shallow, faster completion by the laborers. But it also means a weaker foundation. A shallow foundation may struggle to support the building properly, especially during rainy season. Over time, this can cause settlement and a whole lot of structural cracks on your building. So never assume excavation is correct simply because the workers say so. Always involve a qualified engineer, experienced site supervisor when you want to build your house. Then the mistake number 3 is the poor quality concrete mix. putting lots of concrete without a lot of cement. This is one of the most dangerous mistakes in construction. Some contractors reduce the amount of cement used in concrete to increase profit. The result, weak concrete, and weak concrete means weak foundation. A proper concrete mix ratio is essential for strength and durability. So if the foundation concrete is compromised by the contractors or laborers, the entire structure suffers later. So always ensure that your materials are up to the normal number of ratio mixture and measured correctly, and also supervised by professionals. Mistake number 4 is using substandard reinforcement. Steel reinforcement bars help strengthen the foundation, but unfortunately, some builders use undersized rods, rusted rods, poor quality steel, and this reduces the structural strength of your building foundation because it is incomplete. So when purchasing your materials, don't focus only on the price. Ensure you focus on the quality and specifications recommended by your structural engineer. Cheap articles often become expensive mistakes. Not even often, always becomes expensive mistakes. Number 5 mistake is ignoring the water drainage. Some people build on it or even block it. Water is one of the biggest enemies of buildings. A foundation constantly exposed to water can weaken over time. Signs of poor drainage includes standing water around the building, erosion, damp walls, foundation movement. Before construction begins, ensure that there is proper drainage system included in the design. Many homeowners regret ignoring this simple step, so make sure you don't ignore. Number 6 is copying your neighbor's foundation. Oh, I like this foundation, you must use it. This mistake is very common. People often say, my neighbor used this foundation, so I will use the same one. That is not how engineering works. Your building may have different weight, different design, different shape, on a different soil. So every project should be designed accordingly to its specific requirements. Do not copy foundation design without professional evaluation by your structural engineer. Mistake number 7, when you do not have a professional supervisor. Many homeowners visit the site only occasionally. Some never visit at all. So this creates opportunities for mistakes and shortcuts. Let's do it like this, the owner no dey. A qualified engineer or project manager should always inspect critical stages such as the excavation time, reinforcement placement, concrete pouring, block work. Supervision protects your investment. So the cost of supervision is usually far less than the cost of correcting. So I will advise you visit often, like always, to avoid structural defects. So finally, a beautiful house starts with a strong foundation. Don't be distracted by fancy tiles, expensive ceilings, or luxury finishing. If the foundation is weak, everything above is at risk. So ensure that before you build, you do your soil test, you hire qualified professional, you use quality materials, you ensure proper drainage, and you supervise your project. Remember, people see the beauty of the house, but professionals respect the process to avoid future mistake. So if you're currently building or planning to build, what's your biggest concern about construction? Let me know in the comment section. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to this channel. Turn on notifications for more updates on real estate tips and construction costs. In case you want to build, contact me for any of your professionals, from architects down to interiors. We got you covered. See you in the next video. Bye.